Hey y'all, it's me, and welcome back to another day of the Dawn's Daily Devotional, reading out of Experiencing God Day by Day. Today is October 9th, and the title of this devotional is called God's Sufficient Grace. The verse of the day comes from 2 Corinthians 12, verse 9a, and it reads, "But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for power is perfected in weakness." The devotional reads, human strength is a strong deterrent to trusting in Christ. When we rely on our own strength, resources, and knowledge, we assume that we can handle situations without help from God. We tend to divide problems into two categories: problems that we know require God's help, and problems that we think we can handle on our own. Paul had a tenacious personality and an exceptionally strong will. He courageously faced angry mobs as he traveled far and wide to promote the cause of Christ. He had spent the first half of his life serving God in his own strength. However, once God gained his attention, Paul had to learn to rely on God's strength and not his own. Paul was afflicted with a thorn in the flesh, as seen in 2 Corinthians 12, verse 7. Whatever this was, it humbled him. He had performed incredible miracles, even raising the dead, but he could not remove the affliction that God gave him, an affliction that made him depend on God. The world had seen what Paul could do in his own strength, and it was horrifying. Now God wanted to exercise his power through Paul's life. When Paul thought he was strong, he neglected to rely upon God's strength. Only in his weakness did Paul trust implicitly in God. If you feel strong in an area of your life, beware. Often your strength rather than your weakness hinders you from trusting God. God will bring you to a point of weakness if that is what it takes to bring you to trust Him. Do not despise your weakness, for it leads you to trust in God's strength. God's sufficient grace. Beware. You heard him. Beware. I think the key to that is just always giving thanks. Like, even when you know, okay, I got this down to a science. I know what I'm doing here. My job, like I'm moving up the ladder. This is me. This is me. Beware. The best thing to do is just always keep God top of mind. Always thank Him for your blessings. Thank Him for the knowledge that He gave to you. Thank Him for your skill level, for you being first in the pack, for you being the most dependable one, for you being the most hardworking one. This is just job as an example. Always thank Him and give Him the glory, because at the end of the day, as He give it, it can be taken away. Today is not identical to tomorrow. So you have to realize what can be here today can be gone tomorrow. So always just give thanks. Try that today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.